Remember the 1980s? It feels like a different world now. We did not have smartphones in our pockets. There was no social media to scroll through. Our music came from Walkmans, with tapes we carefully chose. We would listen to a whole album, side A, then side B. Life moved at a different pace, a slower rhythm. We waited for news, letters, and friends to call us on landline phones. This waiting shaped how we saw the world. It taught us patience, a skill perhaps less practiced today. Our connections were often face-to-face or through a telephone cord. If you wanted to see a friend, you might bike to their house. You would knock on their door, hoping they were home. Plans were made, sometimes days in advance. There was a certain magic in that anticipation. We wrote letters, choosing our words with care. These letters traveled miles and days to reach their destination. Holding a letter from a loved one was a special feeling. It was a physical piece of their thoughts, their time, their effort. Community ties often felt stronger then. People knew their neighbors. Children played outside in groups until the streetlights came on. Then came the 1990s. A new sound entered our homes, the screech and hum of a dial-up modem. This was the sound of the internet arriving. It was the sound of a new world opening up. We would wait patiently as the connection established itself. Suddenly, our computers were windows to places far away. Email started to replace some letters. We could chat with strangers in online rooms. It felt exciting, a bit like exploring a new frontier. This was the very beginning of our connected future. The early internet was a place of discovery. We learned to navigate websites, often simple pages of text and basic images. Information that once required a trip to the library was now at our fingertips. We could look up facts, read news from other countries, and connect with people who shared niche interests. This access to information was revolutionary. The 2000s put the internet in our hands. First came mobile phones that could send texts and simple emails. Then, smartphones arrived and everything changed again. Suddenly, we were always connected, always online. We could check social media, watch videos, and talk to anyone, anywhere, at any time. This constant access was powerful. It felt liberating at first. We carried worlds of information and connection in our pockets. The tether to a desk was cut. Social media platforms exploded in popularity. MySpace, then Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We started to live our lives more publicly. We shared photos, status updates, and personal thoughts with wide networks of friends. This created new ways to connect, but also new pressures. The need to present a perfect life online grew. We became performers, curating our experiences for an audience. The 2020s arrived, bringing even faster digital experiences. TikTok showed us the power of short, engaging videos. Our attention became a highly sought-after commodity. Then, the COVID-19 pandemic hit the world. This global event dramatically accelerated our shift into digital life. Suddenly, remote work was not a niche idea but a necessity for many. Schooling moved online. Doctor visits happened over video calls. Our screens became our primary windows to the world more than ever before. This forced immersion into digital living had complex effects. On one hand, technology allowed us to stay connected during isolation. It enabled work and education to continue in unprecedented ways. On the other hand, it led to digital fatigue, or Zoom fatigue. We missed real human presence. The boundaries between work and home blurred. Mental health adaptations became crucial. More people started talking openly about their struggles. Telehealth services for mental well-being expanded, offering new avenues for support. As we look to the future, these trends will likely continue to evolve. Technology will become even more integrated into our lives.